Alright, enough of that. So I'm Mindy, and this is my first ever YouTube video with makeup. I mean, I did like singing before, but if you clicked on this video, you probably have not seen that, so we're just gonna ignore it. So today I did a like orangey smoky eye with a pop of blue on the lower lash line. If you want to see how I got this look, keep on watching. I hope to be doing more of these types of videos in the future, and I would really love it if you would subscribe. Thanks! Bye! So here I am putting up my hair, getting ready to do some makeup. Can't have my hair in my face. I'm using the Josie Maran face moisturizer and putting that on my cheeks and basically my whole face to keep it real nice and moist to be ready to put makeup on it. So yeah, I'm rubbing that in. And I'm using the Benefit Porefessional on my cheeks, my forehead, my nose, my chin, just to make sure that my pores don't look bad underneath my foundation. And once I rub it in those parts, then I move on to the rest of my face. I'm using the Benefit Brow Pencil to fill in my brows. I like to keep my brows more on the natural side, but yeah. So I'm filling those in, and I'm taking my good old time filling those in. I'm taking the Rimmel Match Perfection Concealer and putting that on my lid and cleaning up my brow. And here I am singing along to Defying Gravity as I'm doing my makeup. But I like to go in with a brush before a beauty blender. I feel like it gives me a more precise application, and then the beauty blender just smooths everything out. And so I'm taking the Rimmel Matte Powder to set that. And then I'm taking Low Blow in my crease as my transition color, and I'm just blending that in. Then I'm taking Heat Devil and putting that also in my crease, but lower, to kind of darken it up and darken the outer V.
Hello, would you like to change religions? I was pre-book written by Jesus!
Spraying my brush with Fix Plus before I go in with Lumber, if I'm saying that right. Putting that on my lid, and just like then going back in and blending out the colors all together. Going back in and intensifying Lumber to make it even extra sparkly. It's kind of hard to see with this lighting. Then I'm going in with Ashes to darken out the outer V, going back in with He Devil to just blend everything together. And then yeah, then I take the greenish blue color on my Morphe palette. I don't know which one it is, but I'll leave it in the description box. And then my Silkissime pencil in like a greenish blue on my waterline. And then going back in with the Morphe palette, Morphe blue, and intensifying. So then I go in with He Devil underneath that blue to just tie it in with the upper lid. And here I am blending it out. Then I'm taking my Makeup Forever HD Liquid Foundation, and I'm buffing that onto my face with a Wet n Wild brush. And you can't forget the ears or the neck. Don't want to forget the neck, especially you don't want to have a line. Then I go in with my beauty blender to just blend it out even more and make it less of a cakey layer and more of like a second skin. Then I'm going back in with that Rimmel Perfect Match Concealer and drawing upside down triangles underneath my eyes and along the bridge of my nose, my forehead, and then underneath where I will contour later. Then I blend that in with a brush first again, just like I did on my lids, because I feel like it gives me more precision. I don't want to blend my concealer over top of my lower lash line. And then I go in with a beauty blender and just make it all perfection on my face. Perfect. I bring the concealer up onto my nose, blend it out past my eye to make that like nice cat eye look, and then just blend it everywhere else, you know? And then I go in with my matte Rimmel powder with my beauty blender and set everywhere I put concealer. You don't want any creases, so setting will do just that. And I feel like this powder also really helps brighten underneath the eye even more. I don't know about you, but I definitely feel that way. And then I go back in with the blue from my Morphe palette and just intensify, and back in with He Devil just to make sure that the blending didn't cover any of my shadow. Then I go in and dust off the excess powder and just move it around to the rest of my face so the rest of my face is set and ready to go. Then I take my Ulta contour and I go in with the second to last darkest shade and just go in on my cheeks and my forehead. I like to keep it a little bit above the actual hollow of my cheek and down near the shadow where my neck would cast, where my chin would cast on my neck, to give me that really like chiseled effect. And whatever excess I have left on the brush I put on my nose. Then I take my Wet n Wild blush, I'll put the color down in the description, and just do like a really light wash. Oh, here comes my favorite part. I spray my face with Fix Plus first, and then I go in with my Wet n Wild highlight, and that's just like a regular paintbrush, you know, I don't have any fancy highlighting brush, but look at that highlight. Oh my goodness, it is beautiful. And then I do my nose highlight, which is probably my favorite highlight. It just makes your face look super glowy and healthy and kind of sweaty, but like not in the gross way. It's just my favorite thing. Singing along to more show tunes. I wish you could hear them, but nope. And then onto my forehead. I just love highlight. And then moving on to mascara, I'm using my Benefit Roller Lash. Wow, I'm really using a lot of Benefit today. But I just kind of, I don't really know how to explain mascara. You just put it on, but this mascara is the bomb. Then I'm using a lippy that I don't remember what it is right now, but I'll put it in the description. And it's a little bit too light for me, but since the eyes are so bright and like in your face, a nude, like light lip is good. But since it wasn't enough, I put on NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Crème Brûlée on top. And I just really liked how it looked. It kind of glows with the glowiness of my cheeks. I am really feeling myself. Thanks for watching. Bye!